Well, I haven't heard directly from you, so tell me the story.
Well, your mom's told you.
Well, tell me.
No, I don't want it all on
Well, just tell me the story.
face pages and everything.
Well, just tell me the story. Just make it real short. Tell me the story. There's some change right there. Well, here, I'll just put it with the rest of your change. So tell me the story. You went to get your leg looked
Set
at?
that over there in the rocking chair.
Okay. Well, tell me the story. What happened? Or how did it go?
They put about 15 blood pressure cuffs on you.
On your leg?
They even put one on my big toe.
How did they get a blood pressure cuff on your toe?
They had a little tiny, looked like a pea thing that they put on.
Are you serious?
That's what your mom said. I didn't see it.
And they put it on your toe, each toe, or how'd they do
No,
it?
just on my big toe.
What was the point of that?
They're trying to see if the blood's circulating in it.
Well, I would say as long as your skin's the color it's supposed to be, it, did it hurt?
Do you like to get your blood pressure taken?
Not normally, no. It's not my favorite activity, no.
Well, if you had started at the tip of your big toe,
Yeah,
and then they go to your ankle, and they put a blood pressure cuff around it.
yeah,
And then the next one, they meet it like this.
yeah.
See?
Put them together.
Together. And they put another one on. And then they do again. Put another one all the way up to your groin.
Yeah.
And then they start pumping the dumb things up.
I don't think that would be too comfortable. Well, what was the result of the test?
I do not know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't. All I know is they sent me a letter telling me to go see Dr. Rose on August the 31st or something, and
He'll tell you what the results were. So what do you think they're going to be?
I think they're stupid to take it.
Well, so basically it's just to find out how much, if and how much.
How much circulation I've got in my lower legs.
Yeah.
Feet.
Well, that's important.
Yeah. And then I went and took a blood test
Yeah.
for calcium. And they're telling me, and I didn't know there was such a high thing as high calcium. But they said I had high calcium.
So you had too much calcium.
And so they told me not to take my calcium pills or for 2 or 3 weeks and then come back and take it again. So I went back. That's when your mom's car went out the other day. She took me up there and got my test took, and we come back to get in the car to come home, and she couldn't get it going.
Wonderful timing, right? Well, she couldn't help that.
No, she couldn't help it, but I mean, so then I had to go over to, we crept over to the garage, managed to get there.
Yeah.
Then I had to get out of her car and go inside and sit in the waiting office thing, in the garage thing over there.
Yeah.
And then she had to try to find somebody to get us wherever we was going to go,
Yeah.
get home or what have you. Oh.
Just a mess, one mess after another, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you made it through the day. You're still here.
But they say that calcium,
Yeah.
and I didn't know this,
Yeah.
and nobody else seems to that I talked to,
What's that?
that high calcium is dangerous.
What's wrong with high calcium?
That it affects your heart.
I've never heard of high calcium. I heard of low calcium.
I know. That's what I mean. I never did either, but that's what they said I had. And your mom asked Brent when she was up there, said, Brent, do you know anything about high calcium or anything yet? And so on. And Brent says, well, Mom, anything that's too high or too low is not good.
Well, I know that. That's just one of those things I've never heard of, though.
No, and I hadn't either. But now I found out, though, since I've been talking to different people and different doctors and so on and so forth, that it is very dangerous, that it can cause problems with your heart.
Yeah. Well.
So, there's another thing.
So, well, they took you off your pill. That ought to save you some money.
It wasn't very expensive.
Well, I know calcium's not that expensive, but I'm just saying.
Well, I have to go back on it. I don't know what I'll do when I get the results of this
Yeah.
one. Who knows?
Who knows?
But Dr. Haddock, I think, thought they were crazy. No, now don't put any of this stuff on that face thing.
Okay, hold on.